The Cambrian Period was when multicellular life on Earth really began to take shape, leading to some incredible animals. During this ancient evolutionary arms race, the earliest known vertebrates appeared, small jawless fish called myllokunmingids. In the primordial seas of what will one day become southern China, there lived a species of myllokunmingid, Haikouichthys. And thanks to some extraordinarily preserved fossils, we're now learning that these animals quite literally saw the world very differently than we do. That's because unlike the vertebrates of today, Haikouichthys had 4 eyes instead of 2. How is that possible? And if the earliest vertebrates had 4 eyes, how come all vertebrates today only have 2? For starters, let's take a brief look at what we already know about this amazing animal. Haikouichthys were relatively tiny animals that roughly measured no longer than 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch long for my American friends. Unlike most modern day fish, it had no bones or pairs of pectoral and pelvic fins. Haikouichthys possessed cartilage in its head and roughly 6 to 9 gill arches. Lacking jaws entirely, it likely used its cone-like mouth to feed on small food particles. These animals share quite a few similarities with modern-day hagfish. Haikouichthys was first published in 1999 and is known from roughly 500 specimens. Despite it being such a well-known species, this latest discovery completely changes our understanding of the animal and early vertebrates as a whole forever. Between 2019 and 2024, researchers from Yunnan University uncovered additional fossils of Haikouichthys along the banks of Jianqi Lake, within the famous Chengjiang fossil beds. These fossils date to around 518 million years ago and were exceptionally well preserved. At first, researchers examined the 2 obvious large eyes on either side of the head, but then they noticed something shocking. Nestled between them were 2 smaller, functional eyes. To confirm what they were seeing, the scientists used high-powered microscopy to examine the fossils in extreme detail. Within all 4 eyes, they identified melanosomes, organelles responsible for coloration and light absorption in living eyes. Careful microscopic and chemical analysis revealed that these animals had 2 large lateral eyes and 2 smaller, centrally positioned eyes. All 4 eyes were similar to modern camera-type eyes we see in living vertebrates. Today, vertebrates primarily see with 2 eyes, but deep in our brain sits a structure called the pineal gland, which helps regulate sleep by responding to light and producing melatonin. In some fish, amphibians, and reptiles, this structure can still detect light and is sometimes referred to as a 3rd eye. This new research suggests something incredible. Those pineal organs didn't start out as sleep regulators, and they may have started out as eyes. Early vertebrates likely used these centrally positioned eyes to help navigate their environment, possibly detecting light from above, tracking movement, or stabilizing orientation in the water. Only later, as vertebrates evolved more complex brains and sensory systems, did these eyes shrink, losing their ability to form images and take on a new role, regulating circadian rhythms and sleep. Fossilized eyes are exceptionally rare, as they are soft, delicate, and usually the first thing to decay. But thankfully, the eyes preserved on this Haikouichthys specimen offer something extraordinary, a direct window into how some of the earliest extinct animals ever actually experienced their world. The discovery of 4 eyes for Haikouichthys is a testament to how our understanding of the ancient world continues to improve with more discoveries. These tiny, jawless animals weren't just primitive swimmers. They were pioneers, experimenting with vision in ways evolution would later abandon but never fully erase. So the next time you struggle to fall asleep, remember that sleepy little gland in your brain may be the last echo of time when your ancestors were watching the Cambrian seas. Before I conclude this video, I want to give a shout out to Cambrian Coffee. They are a paleo-themed coffee shop based in Houston, Texas, and they recently reached their 5-year anniversary. This is not a sponsored segment at all. I just really love the place as a Texan and avid paleo enthusiast. Be sure to visit them if you can and show them plenty of love on Instagram. Now, I don't really have a lot of Paleozoic related content, and while I mainly want to focus on dinosaurs and Mesozoic animals this year, I'm happy that I could bring this bizarre species back to life for you all to enjoy. Be sure to check out some of my other Paleozoic videos, like this one on a fellow Texan favorite of mine from the Permian, Cuperoceras. As always, thank you for watching.